Hi there, my name is Duncan Moss and this is another installment of the Brand Power Builder series. So let's get right into it. If your business or not-for-profit is reliant on a website or revenue for customers or contact, this video series is for you. So, what's a power brand and why do you need one? Just briefly, there are well over 1 billion websites on the internet now. I think we're getting closer to 2 billion. And according to Forbes.com, 30,000 websites are hacked every single day. So we need to be protected against that, especially if we're counting on our website to bring us business. But in addition to being hacked, infected, or getting hit with malware, the other big problem that I've seen in the years that I've worked with folks in web design is having either an orphaned or a hijacked website. So what the heck is an orphan site? Well, just quickly, if you're not able to access your website because you don't have the username or password, you don't know where it's hosted or registered, or you've done nothing to ensure it's secure and up to date, odds are you've got an orphaned website. What's a hijacked website? Again, very quickly, if your webmaster is the only one who can access your website, if you can't back it up and download your content because you'd like to move it someplace else, or if your site is based on proprietary code that only your developer understands, or if you can't make simple changes to the website yourself, like updating the menu of a restaurant website, your website is essentially hijacked, or what I like to call webjacked. So there is a solution. That's the good news. For many business owners, their website is the hub of their business, and for that, at the very least, contributes greatly to your bottom line. So there are 9 action steps that you can take now to grow and protect your business online. Here they are. I'm going to show you where you can get this entire list, I'm going to show you where you can get all of this information and a quick reference guide on my website, as well as a video that details all of these steps. Today, though, I'm going to talk about one of the most important, which is researching your niche, researching your brand online, so that you avoid regret later. Here's a simple strategy for choosing a unique domain name, which you can also use as an official trade name for your business. So there are 3 tools that you can use to get this done. The first is the Google Adwords Planner tool. There's also the Google's search tool and GoDaddy's domain search tool. The idea here is that before you commit lots of time and money to market a particular brand name online, you need to know that it's unique, that you've got control of it, and that you're not going to be fighting with someone else for basically dominance with that particular name. So the first trick is to use the Google Adwords Planner to research the market niche. And again, Google's got information on how to do that. You can just go to google.ca or google.com, AdWords /get started. And there's instructions there on how to do that. This is very important. These are steps that many businesses often, or web designers, overlook. And so then you discover sometime later that you're competing with somebody who essentially has the same name or a very similar name, and that can be a problem. One of the biggest things, of course, is that you need the .com version of any business name or trade name that you're going to use to actually get a brand moving forward that you can grow, secure, and control. So based on what you've learned from your Google AdWords Planner, now you can enter some keywords that you'll get there into the Google search tool so that you can see who's using them. And this will help you to find out if there are similar businesses out there with intentions to use similar keywords or brand names to the one that you hope to use or move forward with. So lastly, enter your business name or trade name into the GoDaddy domain search tool to see if the domain's actually available. So you might have registered a company name with your local authorities, But if you can't actually get that name online, if you can't own the .com, I'd suggest considering using a trade name of some kind rather than your actual business name, and really kind of rethink the game plan, because otherwise you're going to have difficulty, especially if somebody with a lot of money and a lot of clout already owns the .com version of, I don't know, Bob's Auto Body or the Spa Shop, whatever it might be. So you need to be really careful about this and come up with an alternate. A lot of the great .com names, 2-word, 3-word names have been taken, and so you need to come up with something unique that still reflects your company. The name you've chosen for your business or brand, as I say, may not be available. So don't be tempted, though, to settle for the .ca, the .net, the .org, all of those, because these vanity extensions will just get you in conflict with somebody else who may actually have, registered the name you want as a trademark, and that you can find yourself in big trouble later on. It's better to move on to something else, rebrand under a trade name, because you can, as I have with my business. My business is actually Duncan Moss Productions Limited, it's a corporation, but my trade name is Moss Media Solutions. And the local authorities understand that and recognize mossmediasolutions.com as a brand or an extension, a trade name of Duncan Moss Productions Limited. All right. The next step here is, just because someone else already owns the .com version of your brand name, don't despair. As I've just outlined, the solution to this, and I'll detail it in a future video, is to establish a trade name rather than an official business name that you can use as your brand online. Okay. The next step in this, which I'll talk about in the next video, is who holds the keys to your brand online. This is very important. This is a part of that, what I talked earlier about a webjacking or a hijacking of your brand, and you really need to have control over the keys. So there are 9 steps. I'm not going to go over all of them today, but if you visit brandpower.com, you can get the quick reference guide to all of this. It's the big red button at the top. You just click that and you can download a brief explanation, sort of the Coles Notes version of all 9 steps. And there's a video. You can watch the video, and it is half an hour or so, and it goes through all of these 9 steps and a whole bunch of other stuff in detail to help you establish a strategy to develop your own brand, a power brand online. And of course, there is an invitation there to get a free brand blueprint from us. That's as a result of a consultation that we do online with you over the phone. Feel free to fill in the blanks, and we'll follow up to help you develop a brand strategy that will help you grow your business and give you brand independence online. I hope you found this useful, and come on back. Of course, like, subscribe, or comment. Please, I'd love your feedback on these videos, and I appreciate the fact that you've taken time to listen to me today. We'll be back in touch real soon with another installment of the Brand Power Builder. Bye for now.